good one. Can you hear me? I think you should be able to hear me. Set. Active. There we go. Well, I think you should be able to hear me now. I'm hoping. Yeah, this is, I think we're in good shape now. Let's hope that we're in good shape. Okay. Yeah, the sun has officially set here, and I think we're finally in business. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll just give it a go here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. Finally, after a very, very, very long time, we are in good shape now. You should be able to hear me, and I might be coming in a little hot, so let me crank this down a little bit for you. Yeah. I think this is good. I do. I think this is good. Okay. Well, if you are just joining us, you're watching this is the second attempt at the first stream of a live plane spotting show called Windy City Runway Live. And right now we're watching British Airways touchdown here. And this is based out of Chicago. Right now we're on the west side of O'Hare International Airport. And you just joined us as I zoom in. Skyline in the background. You just joined us to watch British Airways Flight 297 from London Heathrow land here in the Windy City. It is a bit breezy tonight. Shining the lights right here into our camera. In front of us. Well, let's see. Not sure, but we will definitely see if that's going to be a possibility. It's definitely a possibility, for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking. We've got our night vision turned on here. Tonight. I was not anticipating doing a night stream, but lo and behold, here we are after a long time getting set up. It's not as easy as I thought. But yeah, this is British Airways Flight 297 from London Heathrow on a Boeing 777. No, this is a 787-10 Dreamliner. We commonly get 777s in from abroad, as well as 787s. But British Airways usually flies their 777 in from London. Zoom out a little bit. Give you some perspective here. We're on the west side of the airport. And you can see the beautiful sky in the background. I'm going to just kind of park it right there for now. better view here. British Airways taxi right in front of us. United 737s just been sitting there, but they're giving right of way to British Airways. Airways will be taxiing to Terminal 5. Alright, who do we have in front of this? In front of us right now. Let's see. Who is it? It's United Airlines Flight 1810. About to make its way to San Diego, California. 25-year-old Airbus. Oh no, it's a Boeing 737. 25-year-old 737 delivered in '98. It's finally picking up here. It was not very busy earlier, but it is definitely much busier right now. It's funny as the sun set. I must be looking at very old information. This is definitely not a 737. Yeah, it's a dream. This information I'm looking at, it's gotta be old. It's got to be old. Alright. Let's have a look at all. Whoa. Camera's bugging out here. There. That's better. All the planes up there. Night vision back on. We have an aircraft about to land, and it does not look like it is your traditional. Let's see what we have here. Without exposure, everybody. Okay, this is UPS Flight 5608 from Louisville, Kentucky. Landing here. This will be off to one of the freight terminals. Continuing to move. Let's take a look to see who's in front of us. Huh. Let's look to see who's in front of us. Be bringing this mic down a little bit. Okay. I'm hoping that we have this issue fixed of the echo issue. This is United Airlines 403. It's an A321. Arriving from Fort Lauderdale. Oh, is that British Airways over there? It is. It still has not been able to get to the gate. Huh. Very interesting. It's finally moving. Well, that's a nice shot we've got over here. It is cold now. It is very, very cold. I am freezing. Here, we'll keep that banner right there. Zoom out a little bit. There's a United RJ making its way. Oh, it is very bright. It is very, very, very bright from the concourse. Somebody just took off a little bit ago. Too far out of reach for us right now, though. looking at United Flight 1448. We do not know where this 737 is going. I believe it might be. We do not have that information. Got a lot of action going on the other side of the airport. Yeah, ideally, being on this side is not the best, but it's what we have for right now. It is what we have for right now. I'm hoping I still don't have an echoing issue. Well, I think that you all will enjoy this next arrival. It is Silkway West Airlines 9790 arriving from Liège. And hopefully our camera will still be able to focus on this one because this is our first Queen inbound here to the airport. It is a 747, 400 freighter, about 8 hours and 40 minutes. That's how long this Queen has been in the air. Yes, Silkway West. There we go. Oh no. Don't do this to me, camera. It is. There we go. American that just kind of went underneath us here. And I wonder if Silkway is going to be turning not towards us, but away from us. We will see. We will see about that. Oh, our quality is improved. It is going to not improve very much because I do want to see if we can get a little bit of an idea of where. All right. Coming this way. I was wrong, which is a good thing. If you're watching this right now and wondering what am I watching, you are watching live nonstop plane spotting coverage from Chicago O'Hare International Airport. And you're currently looking at Silkway West Airlines, flight 9790 from Liège. And for those of you who do not know where this is located, it's located in Belgium. And I do not know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but if I'm not, then I apologize. It's a Boeing 747 freighter, 747-400, and once this kind of taxis onto the main taxiway, oh, it is going to the north side. We're not going to take this the whole time. We'll take this a portion of the time, but we've got some other things that we want to take a look at. Especially because it's dark. It's very dark. Not if you are over here on the concourse, though. It's pretty well illuminated. So we do a quick pan. And that is Terminal 5. Terminal 5 is the international terminal here at O'Hare. I'm gonna lock this down for a second, check a few things. Maybe move just a little bit over this way there. Lock this down for a second. If, for example, or maybe you are watching the stream and you haven't liked it, please do so. This will help the channel out greatly. Still wondering if the echoing is still occurring. Is the echoing still occurring? Give me a sign. I think you know who you are. My loyal viewer who is currently watching. Well, it's just about, it is just about 7 o'clock Central Time, 7 p.m. Central. I see TAP Air Portugal is leaving Terminal 5, but it is just about 7 o'clock, so that takes us to the very top of the hour. Watching Windy City Runway live from Chicago O'Hare International Airport. This is a live plane spotting show, bringing you live plane aviation action from one of the world's busiest airports. This is I guess you could call it a practice stream. And we are working out the kinks here. Very much so. At first we were having issues with the audio, lots of issues with audio. We were originally, our internet was not working. It is now. So I'm happy to report that. That was an issue. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but today versus the other time, we actually have the microphone working. After a little while, it was being very stubborn and I was not getting it to pop up on here. Okay, what's going on right now here? We've got planes moving around. Who do I see right here? Is that Turkish? I believe it is. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's Turkish. Well, it's not. It's not Turkish. This is TAP Air Portugal getting ready to make its journey back to Lisbon. It's an A330 900. That's who we're looking at straight, dead on. And behind TAP Air Portugal is Polish Airlines, Flight 10, 787-8, preparing to make its way back to Krakow, Poland. So 2 international flights back to back here, likely going to be departing on the north side of the airport. As I begin to shiver, it is cold. It is very cold. The sun has set and it is no longer warm. It is no longer warm. And I need to do something really quickly here. Yes. Gotta do something really quickly here. Well, I believe we just missed something quite interesting. I could be wrong. Oh no. Not to say that United Airlines Flight 1006 to Burlington, Vermont is not interesting. But here we're going to just stay on Polish Airlines. Here. That's better. Yeah, Polish is going to be making its way over to the north side. Let's see if we can find TAP Air Portugal, because, oh, there's TAP Air Portugal. It's hard. It's hard to see, even with the night vision. The quality goes down a lot once we crank this up really, really high. You see that? It's not usable. And maybe we should change one of the settings on our camera here. Oh, look who we have here. It's a party. Okay. Got an American RJ taking off here. Don't know where. And you know what? I don't have time to look. Let's go back down here. as our cameras try to focus. Oh, we've got a lot going on over here. What's all of this? Planes taxiing. Here, let's zoom out. Oh, have a departure. Oh, yeah, I can only do so much in track so far. I like that shot. Can see a lot from this angle here. But we will be zooming in to this area because this area is where it's at right now. Oh. We have American Airlines Flight 43 from Venice arriving right now somewhere. Oh, here it is. Just missed a touchdown, but that's okay. Can't get everything on camera. Can we zoom in more? We can. Now let's just see if I can keep this thing steady. Yeah, it's a 787 Dreamliner. It's a Dash 8. It's only a year old. Delivered last year, likely to American, in May 2023. It's a little over a year old. Who else will be making their way into O'Hare in a second? Let me see if there's anybody or any aircraft, any interesting aircraft. We've got a lot of domestic flights. O'Hare is a hub for a lot of regional connections to be made throughout the Midwest. Yeah, we can't really see American. It's very dark on this side of the airport. Very dark. Yeah. Well, let's redirect our focus somewhere else here. And this is the current traffic. Look at that. That is something. We do have a departure. Oh, is this Air Canada? No, this is Delta. Ooh. For those of you wondering, that was Delta Flight 5788 off to JFK. Here is another Delta aircraft. There's American. That was American flight 2518 off to JFK. Another flight off to JFK. All right. Our planes are taking off from the 28s, apparently. I think this one is off of 22. 22 right, 22 left, I think. We won't track that one. There's everybody up there. A little gust of wind. We're going to stay right there for now. And I'm going to try adjusting some settings here. Yeah, that's not what we want. It is not what we want. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with our camera settings here. I don't know about you, but that looks a lot better. Gonna do something real quick here. I'm gonna mute the headset. Well, I think... All right, we've got our headset back on now. We do indeed have the headset back on, and I'm back. It is cold. It is very blustery here. And so, in an attempt to warm up, I've put a sweatshirt on. I got up to 80-something degrees here in Chicago, and now the sun has set and it is cold. For somebody who was wearing short sleeves and shorts. We're looking at American Airlines flight 1940. About to get ready for a flight off to Fort Myers, Florida. Let's see, 737-800. Lots of activity now, lots of domestic flights in and out of O'Hare. Oh, and by the way, let's take a look at the beautiful skyline here. Here we go, get the Sears Tower in there. For those of you who have just joined us, you are watching Windy City Runway live. It's a nonstop live plane spotting show. This is the first stream on the channel so far, so we want to thank you for joining us. I am glad to hear that I'm getting some feedback saying that the audio is good. That is awesome. That's very good. It is a little windy, so I apologize if there's some wind noise, but as I was saying, you are watching the first stream on this channel, the first of hopefully many. And we are live from Chicago. I am your host, Scott. And since we are in the beginning stages of bringing you live streams, it's bare bones right now. I hope to bring you commentary along with the sights and sounds here. And so we will try to do this more often. And if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of this and watch the channel improve, just go ahead and give the video a like, and if you do want to subscribe, I'm not forcing you to do it, but you can. It'll support the channel. It is dark here, and so we will be trying to adjust the lighting here as light becomes a challenge. There we go. Yes, here we go. Trying to fix our lighting. There. All right, so let's see where we're at right now. We are pointing the camera towards Terminal 5. O'Hare's International Terminal. You can see a variety of different tails there. We've got an Emirates 777 parked there, as well as Turkish Airlines. We've got some, I'm not sure what that is, and I'm not sure if the beacon is turned on quite yet. No, I do not believe it is. But that could be Swiss parked there as well. I'm looking at flight radar right now, and we do have a long line of departures lined up on the taxiways to what I believe is runway 22 left. Let me confirm that for you in a second here. Indeed it is, and that's going to be our main departure runway this evening. We are on the west side of the airport. The majority of the action's on the east side, but you know what? You gotta start somewhere, and I am choosing to start here because this is the easiest for us to manage right now. In the meantime, I believe we're going to have a departure off of runway 28 right shortly, and that will be China Cargo Airlines Flight 226 off to Shanghai on a Boeing 777 freighter. And let's see if we can see where that aircraft currently is. We're gonna kind of pan. Yes, not quite sure. Not quite sure where it is, but we do have quite a few planes that will be arriving here soon. Well, if my information is correct, it should be all the way at the end, at the other side of the airport. We're looking at the south runways right now. And there's all that traffic, all of the vehicle traffic. That's Interstate 294, and that's on the east side of the airport. It's a major artery here. Yeah, I'm just having a hard time tracking where China Cargo Airlines is currently right now because it is dark and I really cannot see. My vision is worse than what you're seeing on camera. So, just so you know. I think this might be a tad bit better. All right, we're not going to focus too much. I'm trying to find China Cargo Airlines. I guess the reason why this is something I'm focusing on is because it's going to be departing right in front of us. Oh, could that be it? I think so. Oh, well, that's not it. What we're looking at is Swiss, but the big headlight on the other side could be our freighter about to take off, but I think what we'll do instead is we will take Swiss. I have a couple different settings we can use here. But let's see. All right, Swiss, where are you going? Probably to Zurich. Yes, this is Swiss Flight 9 off to Zurich, Switzerland. 3,861 nautical mile journey. Not sure who is in front of us, so it's American Airlines. Yes, it is very hard to see. I'm going to see if we can change this. Huh. Going to auto. Okay. You know what? I don't like that. I do not like that at all. I think we are going to stick with M. will be looking at Swiss here. That's who we'll be focusing on right now. This is, again, Swiss. Flight 9 to Zurich, Switzerland. Going to take off here pretty shortly. Okay, I think we can see a little bit better now. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah. There we go. And it looks like this will be taking off on the north side of the airport. Yes, I do need to go and fiddle with a couple of camera settings here. For sure. And yes, it is windy. I'm doing the very best I can to try to mitigate the wind issue. And maybe one day we'll bring you live ATC in the background, which will not only make things more interesting for you, but I'll have an idea of what's going on as well as a host here. But again, this is the first stream here on the channel, and hopefully not the last. Any interesting arrivals? You know, I'm looking on flight radar out over into Lake Michigan. We've got west flow right now, and west flow means that the planes are lining up to make their final into O'Hare over Lake Michigan. And if I pan the camera up, you will see that very clearly. There they all are. It's pretty cool. Cool stuff. Lots of domestic flights right now making their approach into the big airport in the second city, as I think we will take this Spirit Airlines plane here. It's an Airbus. It's an Airbus A220, A320, my apologies. Oh, we've got a red hot engine. We've got a red hot engine, and I'm not sure why this is doing that. I think I know why. Active. Yes, this is what we want. Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying this if you're watching. Very calming, indeed. Very, very calming. Just the sights and sounds that you're hearing. There are tens, maybe even 100 or more aircraft right now. I'm looking at Flight Radar 24 that are currently sitting with their beacons on at O'Hare. O'Hare is it's massive. I don't know the stats. I'll get them to you maybe another time. But it's just amazing that there are so many people on so many planes, going to so many different places and coming from so many different places. I always think it's pretty cool to think about all of that. I'll try to get out of the wind for you. Well, there's not a lot of action or interesting things that are going to be making their way, interesting aircraft making their way in. Maybe aside from China Airlines Cargo, Flight 5226 from Anchorage, 777 freighter, will be here in about 10 minutes. Other than that, we are waiting for another freighter to take off. Looks like it's just waiting there. China Cargo Airlines Flight 226 off to Shanghai has not moved. And we are waiting for that departure because it'll be right in front of our camera. In the meantime, it's 7:34. It is 71 degrees in Bensonville, which is where I currently am. Technically, I'm in the city boundaries of Chicago, but the neighboring communities around the airport include Bensonville, Elk Grove Village, Rosemont, and Schiller Park. And the airport is connected to the city of Chicago really through a network of roads. And that's about it. If you were to step outside, anywhere outside of the airport, the immediate boundary of the airport, you would not be in Chicago. You are in Chicago when you are on the grounds of the airport, but when you step outside, you actually are not. You're in one of the many different municipalities that the city and the airport work together or work with. And there's actually quite a lot of things to do. You know, in Rosemont, you've got the Stevens Convention Center, lots of different hotels besides the Hilton over here. When is our China Cargo Airlines going to be taking off? When is it going to be taking off? I don't know. We're still waiting. There's a lot of traffic right now, and so I'm sure it's just waiting for some clearance. I would imagine that to be the case. You know, we're not going to be here for much longer because it is a work night for me. Who's taxiing over here? Well, let's see who it is. Whoa. Well, it's United Airlines 2406 that just landed from Houston. Let's fix that for everybody here. This is an Airbus A321. And over here in the foreground, we have an American Eagle E-Jet. just hanging out. Along with a couple other aircraft. But you know what? We'll take this guy here. There we go. Oh, yeah, there's a big blast of wind. Jeez. I'm sorry about this, everybody. It is very, very windy. Not as windy as last time. The flight that we just saw take off here was American Airlines 1075 off to Orlando on a 737-800. 11-year-old 737. Okay, we have got several aircraft at the international terminal whose beacons just lit up. So I'm hoping that we can get some action very soon before we have to wrap it up here. And as far as the test video is concerned, I think this was somewhat of a success. Who was that just took off? Who do we miss? Ah, we missed Swiss. Let's zoom out and see if we can get Swiss as it banks over. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, well, that's why you gotta stay focused on this stuff. That was our China Cargo Airlines 777 that just took off. Well, man. You know what? As long as you're having fun doing it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's right. I'm not sure if you... No, you cannot see me. No, you cannot. Yeah, we are going to have to wrap it up soon here. There are not very many of you watching, but that's fine. Is this another arrival? No, this is an arrival. Okay. to get the right settings here on our cameras. Yeah, it's a struggle. This is it. Okay. Well, what's going on here? Are we running into some problems? Oh dear. There. I think we're back. We're having some issues with this camera. We are going to go onto